I think it's kind of funny the way that Ronaldo takes like scoring goals in Saudi Arabia so seriously. Like he scored that goal in the last game, and he was like so pumped. It's like, dude, you've scored.
How you doing, brother?
Pretty good.
Yeah? Yeah, me too.
Can't complain.
Me either.
Couple of We're just a couple of European champions looking at each other.
It's funny,
You know?
there's 3 jerseys on here and there's only 2 European champions this year.
This year, yeah.
Are we
Only
recording?
Only 2 teams to win trophies this year. Yeah.
You know, being a Real Madrid fan sucks because this is like only from a couple of years ago. It's already outdated. It says 13.
Touche.
Well played. What's he doing now?
He's just trying to get his shrine in the picture, but it's too. You can't.
Whatever. The balls. I wanted the balls to show. Congratulations, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
It's been a good year for me and Enzo.
Keith, are you happy about the conference?
Yeah, I'm happy.
It's still a cup.
Still a cup. Felt great. I went to the Fox and Hound and watched it with a bunch of Chelsea fans. So
nice.
Oh, that's a huge thing.
Yeah. There were a lot of people there.
I wonder if this person I know was there or not.
Yeah, there were a lot of people there. It was quite a crowd, a lot of cheering. It was great. Yeah, I think at the end of the day, the biggest thing about it that was cool was obviously it's a cup and you were expected to win it, but just that we've completed every European trophy and we're the only team to do that. And realistically, we might be the only team to ever do that because like how many teams are going to win the Conference League and win the Champions League?
Well, Mourinho's done it. He has a manager.
As a manager, yeah, but as a club,
yeah.
Murda has like the cool title over here, the 3 trophies.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
and
cool.
I mean, Keith's used to winning bigger trophies, but for you, and I'm not trying to be a dick and shit on you, but like super happy for you and Chris.
No, I'm super happy as like as someone that should hate Tottenham. It was I think you gave me a little soft spot for that win for Tottenham. Just watching you suffer over the years.
It's fucking horrible over the years. This is the first European trophy I've seen my team win, even though it's not the first in our history. Our rich history of winning hasn't been like that for 17 years.
And even 17 years ago, it was a League Cup.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't
It was so hard for me to hold back and not shit on you because of your Instagram activity. Not because you were posting about Tottenham winning it, which is obviously you're supposed to post it. What I wanted to shit on you on was that you were putting Tottenham talking about Big Ange talking about how he always wins something in year 2. Mm-hmm. When the year started, when they started like the downhill, you're like, shut the fuck up with that. Don't say it. You were like ready to fire him, telling him not to say it again. But you're posting him saying it.
Wait. I'm still ready to fire him.
But
I'm still ready to fire him. The fact that is, I'll give him his flowers. He fucking said it, and he stuck to it. Mourinho said the same thing. I'm a serial winner, but we fucked him over before the fucking League Cup, and we fired him before. So I still stand by what I said. I'm happy we won. Yeah, he got us there. Was it a fucking nice game? No, it was fucking terrible.
Such a bad game.
Such a bad game. One of the worst finals I've ever seen.
Well, I mean, when you have a 17 and a 16 seed playing in a final, like, what do you expect?
You say that, but you still expect better. You're professional football players. I think the Conference League final looked better than this one.
I feel like finals are just traditionally really bad, though. Like we're not sitting here acting like finals are the best games.
Usually they're bad games, yeah.
Yeah, but I think that was a record-breaking terrible game. 29% possession, a stumbled-in goal. Oh,
before we get into it, guys, I have a dilemma that I might need your help on.
Okay.
Kind of football related, kind of not.
Okay.
I mean, we have time, right? We have like an hour. We could waste time. Yeah. So I wanted to buy the Samba shoes, which are becoming popular again. Not a fan of it, and why are you?
I love Sambas. I just hate the fact that I think they're going to try to turn them into the Panda Dunks, which I fucking hate too.
So these are the Sambas that everyone wears with the blue top, which is made for like everyday wear. But us footballers know this is the real one, the original.
That's the one I have. Yeah.
So I'm thinking of buying a pair. I just don't know which one to go with, and I also have the Predator option as well.
Well, seeing that you're a sheep when it comes to shoes anyway, like Mr. Yeezy, you might as well just get the one that everyone else is getting.
So the thing I like about but these are like fake. Also, like when you put on Sambas, if something happens, you got to be ready to like join the 5-a-side or something if you're walking around.
I don't think so.
Can I chime in as someone who works in the industry?
Yeah.
Adidas is starting to pivot away from producing Sambas because they don't want to like oversaturate because they've been doing so well. Like they're still going to make them, but they're not going to make them as many colorways and as large of quantities because they want to try and constrict it a little bit because they think it's just been a little too overdone. So I think you're like like the bell curve of fashion. I think we're past the highest point and we're getting down to that backside. So
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
wearing football boots as dress shoes is gonna
That's
fall off
crazy.
really quickly.
Yeah, that's
And
great.
you've
After
seen
someone
that though,
falls
right?
down and breaks a leg,
It's like a new trend. No, it's like a total trend that the people are wearing cleats out like socially.
yeah, it's. I think what was it? One of the big fashion things was actually making shoes for like cleats. But no, like obviously, like everyone has Sambas at one point or another playing football. So I kind of like seeing it on Irish people. I don't know what Irish people.
No, it's
Not
cool. Yeah.
Who the fuck are you, you motherfucker?
Looking
wins
down
one-
on
already
it.
man.
He wins
Shut up.
one
You
fantasy
already meant
championship, all of a sudden he's
average
above
people.
everybody else.
But I also
Motherfucker.
thought about getting like. Have you guys seen the Predators? They look really nice. The new ones.
The flat sole predators.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking of maybe getting the Predators, like kind of best of the worlds.
Yeah, or like look at I think the Gazelles are one of the next models that they're hoping are going to have a little bit of a revival.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Keith, you sent me some money over the weekend. What was that for?
Your championship.
Thank you.
It's funny,
But,
I got more money for my second place in the other league.
I know. I was going to call that out. Is that in our 12-man league, it's a little more money than our 10-man league, and so that one is actually a little more lucrative. So Enzo getting second in that league, he got more money than Tico did for first.
Yeah, but
And
I get to call myself a champion.
And I got third in both leagues, and I got more money than both of you.
I saw Enzo put that in the notes, and all he wanted to do was just find a way he could put himself above me on it. I was like,
and it's
this
fine. I
piece of
loved it.
shit.
I loved it.
Thanks, Keith.
I will say though that was I had a like you called it like a PSG level or not PSG
Ajax.
an Ajax level collapse, and I had an Ajax level collapse in the main league to go from
you
second
did.
to third.
I fucking did.
You almost did, but you managed to hold on to second.
Oh, I'm
No,
talking
but
about in the
main
main
league.
league.
He went from
I was
second
top.
place.
I was top halfway through the season,
Yeah.
to sixth.
and I ended up being
To
sixth.
sixth. That
You're
sucks.
bottom.
That's
From
pretty rough.
Bournemouth. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that
That
before
was
we get
horrible.
into
my
it,
team just fucking collapsed, man.
well, that's
When I think that the beginning of the demise was first Young being benched, and then Havertz getting injured, and then Jackson fucking just taking the shit.
You couldn't adjust though.
No.
when your hopes are on Ashley Young being starter, you know that's a bad team.
Well, it's not hopes. It was going with the form that he was in. He didn't get dropped because he was playing bad. He got dropped because the manager changed and he preferred O'Brien. Yeah, no, there's not. Yeah,
Okay.
it's that's
Listen,
what happened.
listen again. Not
It
to
wasn't like I accidentally traded Diaz because I can't fucking read.
First of all,
which you did do, and that's also probably why I got third. You kind of handed me third with that.
you were gonna drop lower than that.
Very possibly if I didn't have Diaz on my team, if I didn't get gifted Diaz because you were too drunk and high and
Mushrooms. Don't
in
forget about the
Amsterdam.
mushroom. This is why the draft matters in season moves, especially the first couple of weeks.
Yes. Speaking of which, I've already started to think about my my rankings.
Oh, really?
Really?
I haven't got into it yet, but I will be going into Ghost Points, and I will be going Oakland
Go for
A.
it.
Oakland A.
Oh
ball.
yeah, Moneyball. It's, you don't even know. You're not even saying it right. It's
Oakland
money,
A-ball.
there's literally a term for it. It's called Moneyball.
No.
Oakland
Oakland
A-ball.
A. ball. Oakland A.
Oakland
ball.
A-ball. You sound like an a-hole when you say
Hey.
Oakland A-ball.
When was the last time the Oakland A's won anything?
They never won
They've
anything.
I
never
know.
won anything.
Yeah.
They never won anything with Moneyball. But they created a new way. It's like Southampton a few years ago where they looked really good. you
Well,
know?
no, isn't it like Brian? How they got
Right,
like
sure, yeah. All
No,
those
no,
things, same thing,
Mare,
same idea.
not Brian and Leicester, because Leicester did the same thing.
Well, but Leicester won something.
Yeah, they won something.
But Leicester weren't doing anything crazy though.
Yeah,
Leicester
well, they were looking at statistics.
I mean, all those teams were. I think Leicester were very direct. Like when you look at like that Southampton team from a few years ago with Mario Pochettino, or you look at like Brighton under Potter, they were doing new things that were causing the league problems. Where Leicester was just hitting the ball over the top for Vardy and Conte was just destroying in the midfield.
But I love the idea of Enzo thinking he has to look at the numbers. He's just looking at the numbers that we're still looking at.
yeah, like
Moneyball
we've been doing this whole time.
It's like you have to look at
Enzo's
numbers
like-
that other people are not looking at.
And so it's like year 3 of the podcast. He's like, okay, it's finally time for me to start looking at
Look at the
the
It's like,
numbers.
hey, you know what? I'm gonna go after clean sheets. That's
Vibes are just not enough for Enzo anymore.
Yeah.
He's actually looking
I
at
also
numbers.
love the fact that you guys are already thinking about like next year. You're gonna start doing like your
It's gonna
mock
happen
drafts,
soon.
all of that
It's-
stuff, and then I'm just
It's
gonna.
not like it's very close.
Well,
This is
I
very
also
close.
think I'm thinking about next year because I'm just a sad individual and like the season's over and I'm like, how am I gonna fill my time? It's like
You know
I'm
who else is
obsessing
looking at
over
next
it.
season?
Obsessing over it. Nate.
Fucking Nate. Fucking
Oh, we have
already
to
looking.
get, we have to get him. We'll have to get him on. I'll text him.
You know what else is funny is like every time I see transfer rumor like Florian Wirtz going into like Liverpool, which you know is going to happen, I think about it, I'm like, oh, he's coming to Liverpool. I wonder, is that a second round or third rounder? What does that happen to like?
It's like I'm not sure. Marmoush, I feel is like a first, second rounder.
He's not pick him in the first or second round.
Marmoush could be. You got to think
I
about
can
it.
see
KDB
him-
leaves, all these
I
other
think-
players leaves. He gets more game time. More...
I think the issue is Pep and the amount of game time. I think if you're going, it's like I think it's like a Doku or Savinho. Like I think with Pep, it's like he just like you're having the best season of your life, and Pep just like decides he doesn't like you one day and doesn't play you for 3 months. You know, so I think that's where it's concerning. But like, yeah, you can make the argument if he becomes the Holland of the team, or you know, like plays every game.
And your backdrop is so bad. I just noticed the mess on the bed, the window
That's not a
open, light
mess.
coming in. Okay.
That's not a mess. That's my clothes set up for the days.
Okay. Is your work not close to your hotel?
My work is 30 minutes away from the hotel.
Oh shit. Okay. But yeah, don't draft Marmoush in the first or second round.
Or do.
We'll do. Moneyball.
So, fucking idiot. It's like, do you want to take the risk of drafting Marmoush in the second round, or you want to get Rodgers in like the third?
I don't know, man. Like I said, I haven't really thought about it. I'm just trying to think. I'm just spitballing.
As a champion, let me give you some advice.
Fuck you. Don't say nothing. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
You don't want
Hey, I just said
draft
shut
for
up. Fuck you.
value.
Okay.
Okay, but that's what Enzo's saying. When Enzo says a ball or whatever he's saying draft for value. He wants to look at he wants to find the Iwobis.
Mhm.
He
No,
wants
what
to find the
Enzo,
Dwight McNeils.
what
He wants
Enzo's
to
gonna
find the
do
guys
is
that aren't sexy that like generate points.
he's gonna
right,
like
Enzo?
get the first overall pick and draft like Haaland. He's like, oh look, it's Moneyball. He scores goals.
Well, no, the first 5 picks isn't really Moneyball. That's just a standard. You have no choice.
Maybe I would say the first 2 rounds are pretty, you know. After that, I think
Who
you can
did you
get
draft
pretty
second
creative.
again, Keith?
Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Oh, I thought you draft. I thought
No,
it was
third-
a Cuckoo.
Third and fourth,
Third.
which is where I went bad. Really bad. Yeah. Okay, let's get into the episode. Then I just have a question off the rip, and then we'll go from there. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello and welcome to episode 90 of Draft Offsides. My name is Keith. I'm with Tuca and Enzo. Follow us at Draft Offsides.
And also, if we say something about Messi, doesn't mean you should tell us we should die.
Yeah, that was a little intense.
Someone said we should die?
Well,
Who-
that was the vibe. The vibe was you should die.
No. Someone literally said instead of ending the podcast, end your lives.
Oh yeah, that got censored. It was really weird because it was just such an off thing, and like for us, we all knew we were kind of fucking around, like
Mhm.
we were just like kind of like taking the piss, but people got really upset.
They
I'm
did.
not sure if it was just out of context.
You gotta
or
love
just-
the
there's
football
just-
world.
It
Or
was
just
a-
people. There's such like Messi fanboys too. There's some big loser Messi fanboys
Yeah.
out there that are just like, "Whoa, what do you mean, Messi, Messi?" You know, so-
Think about this. We didn't even say anything negative. Think about the people who actually say something bad, or like the famous people out there. Imagine the hate they get.
Full.
All right, lads.
Bye, Enzo.
Catch you later, guys.
We'll keep talking shit on Messi while you're
All right.
gone.
Yeah. Fuck
Can
that
I
guy.
hang up?
Yeah, you can
Do
just
whatever
end.
you want.
The one thing that's kind of funny is then I was thinking we were like, oh, should we say? And then I bet one of you guys was like, should we say something about Cristiano Ronaldo now? Just like
Yeah,
get
just to
people pissed
see.
off. And I actually had a thought that was funny, and it was that I think it's kind of funny the way that Ronaldo takes like scoring goals in Saudi Arabia so seriously. Like he scored that goal in the last game, and he was like so pumped. It's like, dude, you've scored almost 1,000 goals. Like this goal is it's just kind of fun. It makes me laugh a little bit.
It
Like,
also
I
shows,
respect it, but it's
He
like,
still has the
funny.
passion, but like watching
still
it,
has
it's
the
like
passion.
score goals in Saudi Arabia. But he's
Yeah.
leaving Saudi Arabia. It'd be interesting
Yeah.
where he's going because he's going to play in the club because he wants to get 1,000 goals. Like, and
How
he'll
close
get
is
it.
he to 1,000?
Man, I think he's like at 900 something.
So he goes to MLS and hopefully he can bang in a bunch of goals. I read some stuff that he might go to like Club Monterrey in Mexico just for like a 1 month.
Play in
thing
the
for the
Club World Cup. Yeah, he has 936 career goals. So
70 goals, and he'll do it just to do it, right?
I think in 2 or 3 years he could do it. You think he would go in a league that'd be easier for him, just because
MLS.
age-wise and everything?
MLS, but I think the money to like the amount of money you could get there compared to like how easily it would be for him to score that many goals. That makes sense to
Well,
me.
he's also going to play for Portugal as well. Imagine if he goes to LAFC. I think if LAFC wins their game on Saturday, then they're going to be part of Club World Cup as well. the marketing money, advertising, but at the same time, does he want the people like following him everywhere?
And also, I don't know if LAFC has the salary cap and stuff for him.
I mean,
Because they have Giroud, they have some other guys, but so there's someone there
if he
for
just
it
wants to
there
play for the Club World Cup, he could just sign for like
for nothing, for $1.
pretty much. The guy has so much money.
No, it's not about money, but
Yeah.
also guys like that don't think like it's not about the money. You know what
Of
I mean?
course, they're like, hey,
They want to
pay
get
me
paid.
what I'm worth.
Yeah,
Because they think they're like lessening their value, and they're like, oh, the next contract they'll pay me less as well.
yeah. But
Yeah.
I mean, it would be cool to see a guy get 1,000 goals. I hope he gets there, but it's just funny to me just how intense he is.
Well, Romario in his personal record book has like 1,200 goals.
Really?
Oh,
It was
you didn't know this?
personal.
Yeah.
Well, I knew that. I knew there's some arguments with like Pele too, where he claims that he has a lot more goals, but like a lot of them weren't like officially sanctioned.
Yeah, they were.
Something.
Yeah, like Romario for his career has like a few hundred goals, obviously like an amazing striker. But he says when they ask, he has 690 official goals, but he says he has over 1,000. So people are joking like this guy's counting as Sunday league goals.
Yeah. All right, I think that's it for us, huh?
Yeah, that's it.
All right. Well, this is a good season. Congrats, Chico. That's a pretty impressive win for you this year.
I thought it was also pretty cool how all three of us got like top 3 in the main league.
Yeah.
Enzo getting 6, so it's like, you know, it was pretty cool to see. It's like for like bottom half of the league, and like we're sitting here giving people advice.
Totally. Yeah.
But
no, we had a good season.
But man, like honestly, like I know we talked about Salah carrying it and everything, but like 150 extra, it's like having a player and a half.
It's having a player and a half. I mean, how many players score over 300 points? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
And
I was actually kind of curious.
And I had him ranked 11th.
I know, that's so funny. But then why did you take him where you took him? I don't think that was the final rankings. I was looking at those rankings. I don't think that was the correct final ones because I was or maybe I wasn't paying that much attention to it, but
67 players have over 300 points.
6 or 7.
Yeah. It's honestly like, because when I was doing at the rankings, I thought considered his age, might go Saudi Arabia, new manager, all of that. But as I got closer to the draft, I was like, dude, this guy's been a machine. He's been so consistent. So
yeah, you had buyer's remorse too.
Yeah,
you totally had buyer's remorse. I don't think this was the what Sergey sent over. I don't think that's actually the right one because me and Enzo have the exact same for everything. So I think it was like this was your.
No, there's a second spreadsheet.
Sheet 1.
Yeah, if you go to sheet 2.
Oh, there's a sheet 2. I just see a sheet 10 and a sheet 1.
No, on the bottom it should be two of them.
I don't have it open technically. I don't have Excel on my laptop or my computer. Oh, there's a second one. Oh, I see.
Yeah, so if you go on the second sheet 1, it says everyone's ranking individually.
Like but what I'm saying is that me and Enzo's are exactly the same on every single one, which I know we weren't aligned.
Exactly. Yeah, no, this well, no, it's not exactly the same. Is it? Yeah, it is the same. So yeah.
Yeah. So I think there must be some sort of mistake there. But yeah. Alrighty. It'll be I'd have to spend the next 3 months scheming on how I'm gonna outdraft everyone.
And then drafting Kuko in the 3rd round.
Well, if he goes to United, maybe. Have you heard rumors? Or Newcastle?
Watch him like go somewhere else and someone else drafts him and he like fucking has the year you thought he was gonna have. Yeah.
I almost feel like if he goes somewhere else, I have to draft him. Just so that doesn't happen.
Yeah, it's pretty much that's the deal.
Yeah, and if that happens, then I wouldn't be mad if he has a bad year. I'd just be happy that someone else didn't get him when he had a good year. Alrighty.
All right, man. See ya.